Hi there, Capricorn, and welcome back to Star Lotus Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of September the 23rd through to the 29th. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for the Cappies. First up, we have the Ace of Cups in the upright, followed then by the Five of Swords reversed, and next we have Major Arcana, the Devil reversed, followed then by Major Arcana, the Judgment in the upright. And lastly, we have Major Arcana, the Hermit, upright. Okay, bit of an intense week for Capricorns. We have three Major Arcana here. Let's see what's going on. So for your overall energy, we have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful energy, Capricorn, to have as your overall energy. Really nice. The Ace of Cups. Aces always usher in some new beginnings. For you, this could be on the emotional front, definitely. This could be where we finally sort of allow our emotions to feel again after a long time of shutdown. For others of you, this could be pointing to a new offer that comes from the anti-cosmos. There could be someone out there who's just really, shining, taking a shine to Capricorn and is, putting it out there, putting out the love offer. For others of you, this could be pointing to a birth of something that makes your heart really sing. For some of you, it could be a literal birth in the family. Maybe there's a new baby coming into the fold this week. For others of you, you could just be really, really feeling that self-love again, where you're finally appreciating you, the Cappy, the inner Cappy. Now, coming right off the hop, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse position. Five of Swords upright can point to conflict, inner conflict, conflict with others. When the card is inverted like this, the battle is over. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be playing outside of you. A lot of times the Five of Swords conflict energy is within. So it could be for some of you, Capricorn, maybe you're no longer battling yourself in a situation or battling with something that you're struggling with. You're sort of letting that go now. For others of you, if you were in conflict with others, you could see things settle down or, smooth out early this week. And it's paired up with the Capricorn card, the Devil in the reverse position. The Devil in the upright position can point to obsessions, fears, temptations, that type of energy. When the card is inverted, there's nobody going to be able to tempt Capricorn this week with anything. They're not going to be able to bribe you. They're not going to be able to tempt you with anything. Strong willpower going on. If any of you have started a diet or quit smoking or did something towards fixing your health or whatever the situation is, you're going to be sticking to it. This is that strong willpower when it's in the reverse. This can also pertain to releasing of fears, letting go of fears, because the Devil in the upright can point to fear, and when it's reversed, it can be releasing fears, especially next to the Five of Swords in reverse. Conflict and fears, inner stuff that you could have been struggling with, Capricorn, recently. Maybe it's coming to an end, coming to a head this week, coming to an end, and you're just releasing it, you're letting it go. Good for you guys, if that's the case. Now, moving on towards the weekend, we do have Major Arcana Judgment here in the upright position. Judgment card can point to a resurrection of something that we thought was done and dusted and over with, returning back to the scene again. We need to make a judgment call on this, because sometimes, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, or a work situation, or whatever it is that's returning, because remember, it's just a general read, so it's going to be different for all of you. But when the judgment card comes here, it's because we have to make a judgment call when this situation or person or whatever it is that's returning. We need to decide whether we're just going to use this opportunity as a closure to let it go, or we're going to reopen that door to see where things can lead in the future, if there's any possibility that it can be incorporated moving forward. And the last card you have up is the Virgo card in the upright position, the Hermit in the upright. This points to going within, a little bit of solitary energy. It could be that some of you are going within in order to figure this out. Whatever the situation or person is from the past that's returned, you could be sort of just taking some time out here to figure out whether or not you want to go ahead with this, or You could just be doing some soul searching or just going within for whatever reason. Others of you maybe are just, this is weekend energy. Maybe you're taking the weekend off in order to do some research about something. Perhaps there's a new situation unfolding and you're doing some research about it. Capricorns always like to be prepared, so it could be that, or it could just be doing some inner work, just sort of going within to try to figure out what call you're going to make on this this resurrection thing. So also too, you know, I just thought of it, Jupiter is in the 12th house for Capricorn, which is the house of spirituality, and the Judgment card can point to you know, major spiritual transformations and so forth. So maybe some of you are just going within to deal with a spiritual situation that's unfolding internally. Okay, and in closing, I'm going to pull a Chakra Wisdom Oracle card for you. And this is your card. Recovery. Recovery. Interesting. Not sure what the key is about, but it's your own private message, Capricorn. Recovery. So I guess it does make sense with something returning. Could be recovery of a situation or what have you. All in all, looks like a pretty good week. I hope this reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Bye-bye for now.